end of that 3-hour interrogation that he spoke, and he answered 3 questions. Those 3 questions were, did he believe in God? Did he pray to God? And did he pray that God would forgive him for shooting the victim? And he answered yes to all 3 of those questions. The prosecutor used his answer to those questions in court in order to convict.
So if you're not already following the People V podcast channel, you need to. It's linked in the description of this video. His entire channel is about knowing your rights, and you should really go watch that entire video. It's that one right there, your silence being used against you. Seriously, go watch it. In that video, he mentions cops using the Reid technique. And that's something that I want to expand on. For those of you who are new to my channel, I've studied violent extremism for about 18 years, and I do it through a human intelligence background. I've spent time in the United States Army as a defense contractor, and then later as a DoD civilian, and now I work completely private sector. But that also means that I'm certified in the Reid technique, the basic course and the advanced course. And the Reid technique is something that you all should know about, because it is by far the best technique that law enforcement and other agencies can use to get a confession. Notice how I said that, to get a confession, not to get the truth. I was certified in the Reid technique about 16 years ago at the request of the Department of Defense. They thought it would be a useful tool to add into my ability to collect information. It wasn't. The Reid technique is a group of 9 different steps that an interrogator or an interviewer can use to get a confession out of a suspect. They even give you a little laminated card so that you can remember the steps, and if you need to, reference back to them in your session. And what you saw in the video that I previously showed is step 7, arguably the most important step in the entire Reid process. The card presents it as presenting the alternative question. The entire system of the Reid technique centers around wearing down your suspects and then presenting the alternate question. The goal is to either confuse your suspect or give them an out. Once you have hit them with that alternate question, or possibly referred to as the gotcha question, you then move into developing the verbal omission and then either getting the written or recorded confession. The problem is, if done properly, at this point, your suspect doesn't even know that they're confessing to a crime. Because some of the examples of alternate questions they have, was this your idea or did your buddies talk you into it? Is this the first time that you got involved in something like this, or has it happened several times before? Do you plan this thing out or it just happened spur of the moment? Or you have the example in the video of would you pray for forgiveness, and then you get a yes. This technique is very effective for law enforcement and other agencies to get a confession, but not to collect the actual facts of the case. Because the last step is step 9. Getting the recorded confession. There's no step 10 of collecting the facts. And the only way to truly beat it is to know your rights.